And welcome back to our pregame show. We are joined now by Mississippi College place kicker Chris Campbell out of Presbyterian Christian School in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, now a senior here at MC. And Chris, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for taking your time. This past weekend, 5 opportunities, 3 field goals. I know you're disappointed in the loss of the game at homecoming, but you've got a lot of opportunities here in the last couple of ball games after not getting a lot of opportunities over the last 3 or 4 weeks. So evaluate your play over the last couple of weeks for us.
Well, in the previous game, we had 2 field goals blocked, which was disappointing because I felt like I hit them well and they could have gone in. So but we still won that game, so that was a good thing. We won it by my field goal that I did make. And in this past game, I had 5 attempts, which, has the most attempts that I've ever had in a game. So I had a lot of action in there. And on the 2 I missed, I could have made. Both of them were high snaps, but I still got the kickoff and just barely missed to the right. So, I would evaluate as an average performance. I could have done better, but
Well, before these last 2 ball games, there were 2 or 3 games there where you didn't get any opportunities at all. What do you do as a player, as a kicker, to stay focused when you know that the team is trying to score a touchdown to try to get back in the ball game? What do you do to stay focused?
Well, my routine is, whenever offense is on the field and they're driving down the field, I stay loose, take a lot of kicks into the net, stay focused on that, go through my routine every time. I'm expecting to go out on the field and attempt a kick. So I haven't really thought about not having going out there and kicking in the past games. I just you have to stay focused and expect to get on the field.
Now, you've worked with several different guys at the long snapper position and as the holder as well. And right now it's Bo Underwood and Bo Gibson, 2 quarterbacks who are doing those particular chores for you. What do you expect in terms of when you get ready to kick the football? What are you expecting from the long snapper and from the holder as you approach the ball?
Well, I'm expecting a good procedure. You need a good snap, you need a fast snap, and you don't want it to be all over the place. You want it right in the hands of the holder, and he's got to get it down on the spot on the ground that I line up for. And, Bo's done a good job of coming in and not having done this before. I think he's done it a couple times in high school, but he's done a good job, filling in for our injured long snappers. But as far as what I expect out of them, I expect, a good snap and hold, and we try to get the ball from my foot in a certain amount of time, and we have to meet that time unless it's going to get blocked. And
what is that time exactly? How much time do you expect or do you hope to have between the snap and the time you
from what the coaches have said, it's around like 1.2 seconds. They're always out there with the stopwatch timing us. It's around 1.2, 1.18, somewhere around there that you want to get it off in.
And how long does it take to get that timing down? I know fall practice starts and everybody's you go from just running drills to hitting people, and then sometimes people look over at practice over there. Oh, they're the kickers. There's the kicking unit. What are they doing over there? How long does it take to get that timing down?
Well, now that I've had some experience, coming into it at first, it was hard to focus on when to start my run up to the ball, and now I've gotten a better routine of doing that. I pretty much start moving whenever he's snapping the ball. But it takes a lot of repetitions, and going through spring practice and stuff has helped me, and it just takes a lot of repetitions to get that timing down.
Now, for folks who don't remember, you actually came to Mississippi College to play soccer, and you were recruited by the football coaching staff to come over and join the football team as well. Talk to us a little bit about your decision to not play soccer anymore, but to go into play football.
Well, it was a weird decision. I was playing soccer at the time, and my soccer coach had kind of told me that the football team was looking for a kicker. He had kind of mentioned it to me before, but it didn't happen until I got a call from, I think it was my soccer coach, Kevin Johns. He called me, and he was tell me to talk to like the football coaches. So I went over to the football offices and had like a discussion with not only the head coach but a couple of the other coaches, and I said that I would kind of do like a little tryout. And we set up a time, and I went out there on the football field, and they watched me do some field goals, do some kickoffs, and they said they would like to have me. And I took about around a week. I was still playing soccer. I had to discuss it with my parents, my dad, and I finally came to the decision to play football. And I think the overall look of it was I saw it as a good opportunity, and I didn't want to keep playing soccer and regret the decision of not coming back and playing football again, because I kind of wanted to try kicking out again. I felt like I had a good potential of playing college football.
Well, it's not something that you did a whole lot playing football in high school, but you've had the opportunity to do it here in college. Is it what you expected it to be?
Yes, it is. It is different from high school. And in high school, I didn't even do kickoffs. I just did field goals. But it is different. There's a lot more hype to it, a lot more preparation. In high school, I wasn't having to put a lot of time into it, but now I am. So yes, it is different.
Sometimes the only time a lot of folks pay attention to the kicking game in football is when there's a big moment at the end of the game, and the kick has to be made one way or the other. The outcome of the game depends on it. Are those moments that you think about, that you place yourself in a mental place to be able to make those kind of kicks?
Well, I try not to think about it too much about how a kick, is going to be the game winner or loser. Every time I go out there, I try not to think about that. But, if I do make a kick of that nature, then it feels really good. And that's kind of the reason why I like kicking, because, whenever you make kicks and everything, you feel good about it. And it's great to see your teammates come over and congratulate you.
Well, you're going to have Louisiana College this weekend, a high-scoring team, a good football team. We've seen special teams play a big role in this matchup. How has Coach Joseph and the staff prepared you for Louisiana College coming up this Saturday?
Well, we know that we have them and the number 2 ranked team in the nation coming up as well, and he's looking at it as teams that we can both beat. He said that he doesn't go into a game that he doesn't know he can win. So, we have practice this afternoon, and he's going to do everything he can to prepare for them. And I'm going to go into practice just how I've always done, and expect to make some kicks to get out on the field. And we're expecting to win.
Well, you played for Coach Johnny Mills at Presbyterian Christian, former Mississippi College Choctaw head coach, and he's very familiar with our program. He's done a good job down there. And tell us a little bit about how you came from PCS to MC, why you chose MC, what you're studying, and maybe what you want to do when you leave here.
Well, I came to MC to play soccer. I had some friends up here, and they said they liked it, and I came on a tour and everything. I actually came up for a football visit as well. The football team was recruiting me, and I came up and I enjoyed the experience. And I came up to play soccer, and then I switched off to football. And
so what have you been studying while you've been here?
Okay, so I've been studying mathematics. I'm doing a major in math and a minor in business, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing with that. I could be looking at going to graduate school, or trying to find a job right out of that.
Well, Chris, we appreciate your time. Congratulations on a fine career here at Mississippi College, and wish you all the best of luck this weekend against LC. That's Chris Campbell, the Choctaw senior place kicker out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi.